Station, this is Houston on Space to Ground 3. Are you ready for the event? JAXA, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check. JAXA, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is JAXA. How do you hear me?
I read your loud and clear.
Hi, Furukawa-san.
Hello, Mr. Furukawa. This is Yanagita from the Earth. And today, we invited students who were involved in the satellite deployment and the development for the communications. And as a special guest, we are joined by space lover comedian Mr. Kikurin as a special guest. And hello, nice to meet you. This is Kikurin, and I'm a comedian, and I am 47 years old. At the same age when you went to the States for the first time. And where is the ISS flying now? Thank you very much. Actually, it's probably some area of New Zealand and the Pacific Ocean, and after that, I am flying to the Mexico.
古川さん、もう4ヶ月が ISS に滞在してから経とうとしているんですけれども、仕事ですとか生活の近況について教えてください。
How about your life now at ISS? Well, I'm cooperating with ISS and also the members on the Earth. And about 1 month before, SpaceX, actually the supply rocket reached and various experimental equipment and supplies were deployed. And actually, for instance, microgravity experiment, at the Kibo module, we implemented such kind of experiment in my years. And several days later, that spaceship will go back to the Earth. Therefore, probably start will develop
さまざまなミッションに挑んでいる古川宇宙飛行士、超小型衛星の放出も近づいてきました。まずは超小型衛星クラークサット1の開発に携わった吉田さんから古川宇宙飛行士への質問です。では吉田さん、よろしくお願いします。
Please make questions. Hello. I am Yoshida of Clark. And I have 3 questions. And first of all, how was the installation process for the JSOD? And also, if you have any expectation for the Clark Sat 1, please let us know. And actually, I installed, in the beginning of this week, and what I installed is just inside of this airlock, and we are cooperating with crews on the land, and we very carefully worked so that we can make this project successful. And actually, for the Clark Sat 1, the high school students sold by themselves, and you are going to sell it to the space. And actually, absolutely, I'd like to send or deploy successfully so that you can send your message even to the world. And actually, we are really looking forward to the actual operation. And Mr. Yoshida, please make the second question, where actually at our circles, not only the space exploration, but we have been doing various activities to get more people interested in space, and such as sending out space information by photograph. And what do you think of these activities, Mr. Furukawa? I think it's a fantastic activities. And satellite development is quite important, but conveying such message is quite an important skill. Therefore, please polish such your skill. And also, and overlapping about to the connect the people's circle love space, actually it's quite an important mission for you. And third question from Mr. Yoshida. Okay, this one.
Yes. I would like to be engaged in space development. And I would like to know the challenges you are facing at the ISS. Please tell me.
はい、いい質問ありがとうございます。一つは、宇宙ゴミ、スペースデブリだと思います。
Thank you very much for your good question. So one is the space debris. After the rocket is launched, there are some of the components on also the satellites that use their lives. I thought that there are more than 20,000 space debris pieces that would hinder our activity at the ISS. Sometimes we blow up engine and change the orbit. So I hope you have come up with a good flexible idea. Mr. Yoshida, the environment is very important also for the space. Mr. Yoshida, thank you very much. Ms. Okada will ask questions. My name is Ted, Vice of Social Agriculture and Industry. I have three questions. First question is, now we are now high school students, university students are making and developing satellites. What do your expectation from them?
この超小型衛星放出ミッションが教育機会とか個人材育成に役立っていると聞いてとても嬉しく思います。
And this mission is nanosatellite deployment is helpful for the education, and I'm very pleased to know that. So you will acquire a lot of knowledge, and also please add your flexible young idea, and you will use this to solve your problems. And you will be a driving force for the space development in the future in Japan and the world. Mr. Okada, next question, please. And next question is, this time big is equipped with aerosol, and there is a possibility that this can be used for the Mars exploration. So, Mr. Furukawa, if you can invest something on the Earth, what would you like to investigate? Yeah, aerosol is a wonderful technology, and I hope that this will be utilized in the Mars exploration. If I can go to Mars, for instance, I would like to investigate the rock, to investigate the origin, and also on the Mars, it seems that there is evidence that there was water very, very long ago. So I'm interested in those research that is a frontier of human beings.
Well, actually, the era of challenging Mars may come very soon. And the last question from Ms. Okada, actually, in another project, I was involved in the observation rocket project, and actually when I was watching the pictures of the camera, and I was very much moved when I saw the Earth. And always you are watching Earth from ISS. And what kind of feeling do you have when you watch Earth from the ISS?
はい、美しい地球ですよね。その地球がなんだか
It's very beautiful, and actually, the Earth seems to be just one, creature, and we should be just part of that huge creature. Therefore, anyway, we feel great respect to the Earth, and always I am enjoying watching it. Yeah, actually, you have a kind of dream to be an astronaut. Therefore, anyway, I'd like you to see the Earth from the space. And today, actually, Hikurin-san, you have something to really want to ask Mr. Furukawa. Yeah, actually, by going up to the space, maybe, for instance, the awakened by the space, which you have not thought about, or you can be awakened anyway. Space different from those on Earth. Do you have such kind of experience? Well, actually, thank you very much for such a unique question. The brain is awakened or not. Actually, there is no data, and I'm not really sure. However, the only thing that I can tell is that very natural thing on the Earth is very different here because actually there is no gravity. Therefore, depending on that, we think everything in, for instance, the direction that the gravity is always below, down to the Earth. However, actually, when we see here like ceiling, once I push, the ceiling, actually this becomes, the floor for me. Therefore, for me, upside and the downside is just relative here in the space. Therefore, anyway, based on such kind of environment, I try to think like that. And you talked about the Earth a little. And here, coming to the ISS, actually we have been, originally from each country, but gradually as the time goes by, all the areas of the Earth is so beautiful, and therefore, anyway, not only, actually we do not talk about our only countries. And if I am, asked that where is your hometown, actually I would say the Earth I'm from. Yes, like that. Anyway, I changed my mind. Anyway, ideas of the thinking about the Earth changing. And it can be a great opportunity for you, Mr. Akagi, to make some. Hello, a long time no see. This is Akagi. And this time you have been sitting there for a long time. And this time you are preparing for the deployment of the CubeSat. And, it's a kind of little timing for you to see that timing. And are you very excited now?
はい、赤木さん、JAXA ヒューストン駐在事務所でお世話になりありがとうございました。とてもワクワクするのとちょっとドキドキしています。
Actually, thank you very much for, a good relationship at JAXA. And also, actually, very excited, but I'm a little nervous because I'd like them to perform their mission very well. Actually, we also felt very much excited, but we still have some time to communicate. Therefore, okay, I'd like to ask Mr. Yoshida to ask any more questions. Yes.
Mr. Furukawa, the nickname of our satellite is ambitious. Oh, please tell me you are ambitious. Your own ambitious.
宇宙飛行という貴重な経験させていただいているので、それを生かして
ambitious, yes.
宇宙開発に貢献したいと思っています。
I am doing a very precious experience of manned space traveling. So I would like to contribute to the space development. But personally, I would like to see the Earth from the moon. Yeah, it is a very good ambition. Mr. Furukawa wants to see the Earth from the Earth. Yes, from Mizoka, please. Yes, I really love space. And I am now watching the space business, and I'm really interested in Mars. So, Mr. Furukawa, what is your concerned space businesses, or what planets would you like to go?
宇宙事業の中では先ほど吉尾さんのご質問にもあったんですけども。
Among the space businesses, as Mr. Yoshida asked me, space debris, recovery of space debris, there is a startup company that considers thinking about this business. That was very wonderful. There are various challenges and how to do that, but with their flexible idea, I hope they will overcome those issues. And about the planets, Moon, Mars, I would like to go there. And if far away, if we can go, I can go. I think I would like to go and explore some places that are similar to the Earth. Mr. Furukawa, thank you very much. Now that will be the last question from Turin-san. Please make a last question. So, what is, you have a dream. Is there any difference you have as a space or you have on the ground? Is there any difference of the dreams you have during your sleep? Thank you very much for your unique question. For myself, I don't think there is any difference. Even on the ground, I think I'm dreaming about flying up with a stroke, like a frog. I have never talked with colleagues, but I would like to talk with my colleague about this issue.
Okay, then, lastly, I would like you to give us a comment to students who took part in and also viewers of this event.
超小型衛星放出ミッションというのは
Mr. Yoshida and Ms. Okada. But actually, the CubeSat deployment mission is actually this is very important because you can polish great skill even for the actual or practical operation for the future, and also actually this is quite useful for the future, and therefore anyway I'd like you to be interested in the space and the science very aggressively, and the Kikurin-san special self and everybody. Thank you very much for everything today. Mr. Furukawa, thank you very much. And you are going to spend end of the year and the new year. Anyway, have a great new year. Thank you very much, Mr. Furukawa.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event.
Thank you to all participants from JAXA. Station, we are now resuming operational audio communications.